This should be very interesting if this turns into something. So guys, right now there's a new event unfolding in China. This is something that we should have eyes on. Again, do not panic. Don't start screaming at the top of your lung. Don't be like, look, they're doing it again. Don't do any of that shit. Just monitor it. There is a new mysterious pneumonia outbreak in China. Now, I heard about it about almost a week ago, and I put that in the back of my head. But now you're starting to see more articles come out how this is becoming a big to-do. Not so much a pandemic yet there or a giant outbreak, but they're looking at it because it's growing exponentially fast. So it's something to keep your eye on. Again, they are claiming it to be a mysterious pneumonia. Yesterday I read an article stating that after WHO requested more information from China, which I'm surprised. No, I'm not. I take that back. After requesting more information from China, they got information back stating that there is no new pathogen and or no real concern. They sort of said that with Mr. 19 when Mr. 19 first popped up on the radar, for those that were paying attention, back in November. I think it was mid-November to be exact. And I started watching this, and they were like, oh, it's not a real big to-do. It's just like the common cold or the flu is how they put it initially when they were reporting it. So they're going down the same path with this one as far as telling us, oh, it's not that bad. There's no new pathogen. Don't worry about it. Then with COVID, when they found out it was a new pathogen, they started flipping out. They don't know what's causing this uptick in pneumonia in kids. Now, I said earlier this year that the next, whatever it is, gets released is going to affect kids. And this one seems to be the one, at least in China, affecting kids. So all we need to do right now, guys, is pay close attention to where this is in China. That's it. Don't flip out. Don't start getting scared. Don't be like, he's fear-mongering. I'm just putting the information out there, and I want you guys to stay abreast of what is going on. This is just, again, very, very familiar to what we saw with Mr. 19 when that popped up on the radar back in November of, 2019, I think it is. So just do yourself a favor and do that. Just pay attention to it. Don't start flipping out. Now, again, they're not sure as to what's causing this, and they don't know why there's such an uptick in respiratory issues. Now, China is seeing respiratory issues, other respiratory issues as well. They got this mysterious pneumonia. They got Mr. 19 on the uptick. They got RSV on the uptick. And they got something called myoplasma. I can't pronounce the last one. I'll put it here. They have that as on the uptick as well. So they have these 3 or 4 respiratory issues popping up. All are which contagious. So again, guys, it seems like now China went into full swing with letting shit go there. Now, of course, the Chinese government is stating the reason why this is happening is because they relaxed their restrictions. And that was a part in the article that caught my eye. Forget about everything else. They really didn't mention anyone passing away from these new things other than that they had an upswing in these. But the restriction part is what caught my eye, because as I'm reading the article, the Chinese government states this is happening because we relaxed our restrictions and now we're dealing with these cases. Sounds like they're going to go back into COVID restrictions or respiratory restrictions, if you will, in China, again, putting those people through hell once more. So again, yet something to pay attention to. They have numerous things going on over there. I'm just like, what the hell is this? And I said, why does it sound so familiar? To boot, coincidentally, we got election year right around the corner next year. So of course, guys, one of those 4 things are going to make its way over here, and it's going to cause a bit of a panic. And I don't think it's going to get carried away, but it's going to cause a bit of a panic for the bitches and the weak people out there who are already scared of their own shadow. Then it's going to affect the election where they're going to do mail-in ballots again to assure that somebody wins. That is my opinion and my conspiracy theory brain going into overdrive. So, again, just pay close attention to that. There is also a dog respiratory issue that, interestingly enough, popped up about a week or 2 ago as well. This is affecting dogs. I don't think it's killing dogs. It's just making them very sick. It's almost like kennel cough. If those of you that have dogs know what kennel cough is, it's almost like that, but it's a little worse. And it goes on for about a week or two. Vets around the nation are scrambling to get ready for it because more and more dogs are becoming infected with it as well. So again, it's another respiratory issue that we should look at, because for those of us who have dogs, if this thing mutates, it could it's very unlikely for it to happen. But nonetheless, on the scale of things mutating, if it does, it can affect humans. I don't think it will. I think the chances of that happening is under 0.00000 like 1%. But nonetheless, I wouldn't be surprised if it did all of a sudden, and now people with dogs are being, infected by this respiratory illness. So again, that's something else to look at. There are a lot of things that are going on, guys. I find it interesting that the Chinese president came here a week ago, met with Biden, met with the California governor, and now you have this new respiratory issue in China popping up along with the other three. And now it's on WHO's and the CDC's radar as to worrying about it, in the sense that the spread is concerning. Not so much that it's a new thing, it's something that they don't know what it is, that it's something that they're concerned about. We saw this shit happen before. It's almost like history is repeating itself. All I'm saying is put it on your radar, keep up to date with it. I will update on my live streams and shit like that, but just keep up to date on it. Do not get scared. Don't panic. Don't turn into bitches. This is something to put on your radar. I don't know how many times I have to say that. Put it on your radar. Put it on your list of things to watch. That's it. Don't get scared. Don't turn into a bitch. Don't turn into a COVID hermit. Just watch this thing. That's all. Other than that, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching.